Oh, here we go again. It's time for another edition of the Reno and Doc Show, and it is now 2022, obviously. And we were going to try and do this video yesterday, but unfortunately, due to some people...
Well, Biden made it against the law. He said, COVID.
COVID. You can't even go across the street no more.
He said, you're going to put on a video where about COVID. Where's your children so I can snip them?
Oh, wait a minute. We're not doing this properly here. Okay. Now we're doing it right? Is this how you want it done, Biden?
I don't know. We got kids. Biden will still snip them.
I tried to wrap up this the first edition of a bunch of news stories from last year that were the weirdest, but from what I read about them, it's pretty much all we pretty much covered from last year. So I gathered up what I could for this first edition of the Reno and Doc Show for 2022.
420.
Yeah. And of course, gonna have the shout outs at the end of this show, which should really excite some people. Probably not. So let's get things going with the Texas Department of Safety sent out an Amber Alert for the Chucky doll.
For the Chucky doll?
For the Chucky doll. This happened last year.
Must have been in a small town in Texas.
I have no idea.
The doll has been kidnapped. Do y'all not realize that doll kills? I don't think anybody wants to find that little shit. He has a tendency to kill you.
That's like trying to look for the Annabelle doll from the Conjuring movies. Like,
yeah, no kidding.
You know what? Just let her stay missing.
Let's put out a silver alert for Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy and Jeffrey Dahmer. And
they're dead.
Well, why not? They can put it out for a doll. We can put it out for the other people.
I guess so.
And the Green River Killer. Well, let's make sure we find them. Well, we found them. They're dead. Invite them to your house for Christmas. They're not coming to mine.
And the West Memphis 3. See if we can find them too.
Oh, yeah. Those bunch of fucking killers. West Memphis 3 who got off easy than killing faggots.
Thanks to celebrities.
Thanks to fucking celebrities like Johnny Depp, Fag, Dixie Chick, who ain't famous anymore. Wishes they still were. Lost their fame years ago.
Yeah.
Around 2001. They've been trying to get that fame back, so they took up for 3 child killers. Bastards. And then Arkansas cuts them a deal. We'll cut them a deal. We're 3 child killers. We'll cut them a deal. Bastards. All right, move on.
Okay. A Canadian singer accidentally sniffed a flower known as the devil's breath, which causes temporary paralysis and hallucinations, so she live streamed it.
Did you say Canadian?
Canadian.
I boot to sniff this flower. I boot.
There you go, your Canadian viewers again.
All right, next.
They're freezing in Canada and you don't even care.
We cold, buddy. We cold, buddy.
They're eating.
I'm not your buddy. It's your buddy.
They're eating pancakes to try to survive. And you don't care.
Or each other.
Canadian cannibals. That'd be a heck of a horror movie.
I'm gonna eat your leg, buddy. Canadian zombies. Okay, buddy. I want your brain, buddy.
I'm gonna eat your brains, eh?
I'm about to, boot.
Well, you go ahead and eat my brain, eh? Thank you, buddy. The Italian Navy discovered a pig-faced shark in the Mediterranean Sea. That's kind of hard to say.
That means the only thing he eats is slop.
I guess.
They throw slop out there and he starts eating it.
Hey, I'm not going to be afraid of a pig-faced shark that eats slop.
I ain't either. You don't eat meat.
You know, it's all right. Hey, it's all right by me, man. As long as not, as long as not.
Now, if he jumps out and says, "Freeze, police," we got a problem.
Bring him to America. He'll be chief of police in about
Undercover sergeant. Bring him to Boonville. He'll be the mayor. Boonville, Arkansas, the shithole.
It's a good hometown.
Bullshit.
A drug dealer in the United Kingdom went to prison after being arrested for decorating his tree with money and cocaine.
Merry Christmas, come get high.
Gee, I thought it was bags of snow, officer, I swear.
What's that white stuff? Come get you a snort. Merry Christmas. There you go, Yank.
I guess his name wasn't Scarface, so, you know.
Scarface is supposed to be from Cuba. This guy's supposed to be from England, right?
Well, somewhere in the UK.
It's cocaine, Yank.
Okay, so I messed up my reference, okay? Although I'm pretty sure he probably didn't, cops didn't bust down his door. He wasn't holding a machine gun saying, say hello to my little friend.
He's probably saying, say hello to my friend, Yank.
Oh, yeah, where is he? He's in the kitchen making more coke. I mean, he's cocoa.
I thought it was snow, officer.
A kid in Oakdale, Minnesota asked Alexa for a challenge. Apparently, he responded by telling her to plug in a phone charger halfway into a wall socket, then touch a penny to the exposed plug. Luckily, the kid's mom stepped in to save her in time.
Alexa?
Yeah.
The radio thing?
Yeah.
The radio picked up the cord, put the plug it in?
No. Alexa told the kid to get a phone charger, plug it in about halfway, and touch the penny to the exposed plug-in part.
Somebody needs to fix that Alexa.
Tell me about it.
Who the hell had that thing?
I'd like to get one of those like, Alexa, give me a challenge. Get a job. I want a better challenge than that.
Alexa, give Steve a challenge. Stop making up people.
Something more realistic, Alexa.
Alexa, give WC a challenge. Hell, nobody can give him a challenge. He still can't please woman.
Alexa, give WC a challenge. Stop with that annoying, stupid laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, we're gonna get in trouble for that one. At least 100 fires in South Korea have been responsible by a bunch of cats over the last 3 years.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Cats are responsible for the fires?
over the last 3 years.
The cats go up and say, hey, I need a cigarette.
Apparently, they're walking around in certain houses, I guess in South Korea, and lighting up stoves and stuff. And house fires.
Okay, that cat's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cook, meow. What you cooking? Deer, meow. Antelope.
You notice there was an obvious joke in there somewhere, and he skipped on it. So let's move on.
I got a hot stove smoking weed.
Okay, we'll go with that one. An 18-year-old boy was turned into the St. Paul police after being suspected of carjacking a woman and the attempted robbery of an elderly woman by his mom.
Oh, damn. His mom turned him in.
Yeah.
There's your punishment, you little fucker. Where was this at? St. Paul, Minnesota?
St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh, boy. There goes another riot. Minnesota's going to riot.
Why?
Just because mom turned him in. She turned him in because she hates him. She's picking on him because she's picking on him because she's being mean. She's going to treat him like he's George Floyd. She turned him in, and now all of a sudden there's going to be a riot.
That's going to probably be a riot on YouTube. A riot of comments.
Who cares?
Like the last one you got for your thoughts on Cam Newton.
Like I give a fuck. Yeah, them fucking pansies in their comments. I don't give a fuck about their comments. That one guy, he said, man, my family, my mom and dad are cousins. I said, really? And that's what he said. He came on there and he said, you know what? My mom and dad are cousins. I was like, okay, why are you telling me?
Where are we at here? A prosecutor in Las Vegas has said that a man who was found with a severed head and body parts in his truck has had prior felony and federal criminal convictions as far as back as the 80s in 3 different states.
Yeah, probably a serial killer. They give a name to him?
No, I didn't catch the guy's name.
Oh, well, I guess he's another Gary Ridgway or whatever.
Something like that. Why would you be traveling around in
I
a
guess
truck
he's
with
called the Arkansas River Killer.
Why'd you be traveling around in a truck with body parts, though? That's...
Serial killers do a lot of strange fucking shit.
Yeah. I mean, after a while...
Look at Jeffrey Dahmer. He ate people he killed. There's no explanation for some of these people.
Yeah.
Just like there's no explanation for most people in this fucking town.
Why they want to stay here.
Because they think it's a good hometown. Yeah, that's what I think of it.
Get back to that thumbnail. Just see what I do with that. You give everybody's gonna sit there and like, why are they doing that? What's it? I thought they loved their fans. We do love our
fans. And all the Cam Newton fans out there, they'll be going, what you doing? What you doing? He ain't fit with that Cam Newton, is he? Is he?
No, he's not making fun of Cam Newton, at least as far as we know.
Don't be mean to the guy we all love. Oh, fuck you.
Can we move on? A Southern California man who shot and killed a woman who was holding her 2-year-old son during an argument over the 2016 presidential election was sentenced to 35 years to life in prison.
For what now?
I mean, to what?
She sentenced 35 years for what now?
No, she wasn't. He what? Pay attention!
I heard a she.
A man. Okay.
That don't mean much.
I'm gonna read.
That don't mean much anymore.
I'm gonna read it.
A man who thinks he's a woman.
No.
Otherwise known as Bruce Jenner or whatever the fuck he calls himself.
A man who thought he was a woman shot himself while holding his adopted son during a presidential election.
And he got 35 years? If he's dead, how the fuck did he get 35 years?
It actually happened here in Boonville, Arkansas.
It's actually on the Stephen Price News. It's gotta be. He shot himself and he got 35 years. How the fuck is that possible? What the fuck?
You know what? That's funnier than what I read. Let's just
read it again. I'm sorry. Go ahead and read it.
Oh, for Christ.
That's a Steve o'clock news one right there, though. A man got 35 years after he shot himself in the head, blew his fucking head off.
For being a transvestite and holding its own son.
And called himself Bruce Jenner. And tried to steal Kanye away from what's her name. But he shot his head off and he got 35 years in prison. Next on Steve o'clock news. How the fuck is that possible?
Okay.
Let me read that last one. So I can understand it better.
I'm gonna read it to you one more time, okay?
Remember throwing bear cats so maybe some people will understand it.
A Southern California man who shot and killed a woman who was holding her 2-year-old son during an argument over the 2016 presidential election was sentenced to 35 years to life in prison.
That was last year's news?
Something like that.
2016 was like, how long ago now?
Well, I think he was recently convicted.
It took him that long to convict him.
Dude, that's how our judicial system is. Everything takes 2
Welcome to California. We'll wait 4 years before we convict you. Even though it was done in plain fucking sight.
You know how it is, man. You know.
What'd you shoot for? Because you supported Trump. Oh, well, we'll wait 4 years to convict you.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
They realized, well, she supported Trump, so I shot her.
Well, we'll go convict you after 4 years from now.
Yeah, we'll wait till he's out of office.
Trump, 2024.
Then he walked in there and said he was a Biden supporter and said, "Oh, we got to put you in for 35 years to life."
Yeah, buddy, you got to go down because Trump's going president 2024. Now let's go to the next one. What do we got here?
That whole thing.
Blow his head off. We got 35 years.
A transvestite holding a 2-year-old blew his own head off and got 35 years to life in prison because of it. It's like, huh?
Where was he convicted? Boonville, Arkansas. That explains a lot. A town that soon will never be on the map again.
Probably.
Where's Boonville, Arkansas? Gone.
And finally, my voice cracked. A drone flying around in Richmond County, Ohio, carrying a carrying a mix of marijuana, cell phones, and tobacco crashed into a woman's house.
You weren't supposed to crash, motherfucker! Damn, Tyner, flying drones around.
Well, it probably
He
would
was
have.
also probably looking for a man. My boyfriend fucked up with me. I need a new one.
A gay drone? Is that possible?
That spits when it talks. Alrighty.
But it's better than, well, it's not any worse than that. Yeah, we're not going to go down that road anymore.
Killed himself, got 35 years. Where is that at? Arkansas. That explains a lot. He'll be out in 10 years because somebody that's in California will feel sorry for him and call themselves celebrities.
Even though the man has no head, but he's still going to survive. He's still going to serve 35 years to life in prison.
And the celebrities are still trying to get him out. All right.
So we're going to do the usual shout outs. Please go subscribe to this channel, Reno Wheat, my channel, Dr. Metal Freak. My voice still feels like it's cracking. I had to hit you for all that. Betty Price, Sandtube, Amber Cyst. If you're a Madman, I think that one's still around. Madman, EDS Studio, something like
Steve
that.
O'Clock News.
We'll try and fill in all the rest of the description below a little bit later.
A year or so from now, we'll go all the names.
And I really need to look over the list of shout-outs we've given before. I think some of these have been given shout-outs before. If not, then okay, we'll go check them out anyway. And please also go check out The Last Shoegazer, Wrath, Samantha Paxton, Roger Brown, and Fire Rescue 255. So what was the funniest story you guys heard about? And I swear to you, the man who blew his head off did not really happen, okay? That was his.
But if it was still funny, leave your comments below.
How does a man seriously blow his head off and serve 35 years?
Ask Steve.
We'll have to ask him that next time we talk.
Okay. All right, guys. Peace out.
Hope
We'll
you guys
see you
had
next
an
time.
awesome New Year's Eve and a safe New Year's Eve, and we hope to see you all again by around, I guess, either this time next year or the end of this year. Well, it depends on where we're both at by then, but we'll see you guys next time around. Subscribe to those channels. Subscribe to our channels. See you guys next time. Happy New Year, everybody.
Peace.